Manga is a very wild medium, so after years of reading it, I've grown accustomed to some of the wacky, gruesome, and absolutely insane stuff it has to offer. So that got me wondering, what would happen if I showed people that have never touched a manga in their life some of them? For this challenge, I would need to have an accurate research pool, so I gathered some of my most trusted and normal individuals I know. Their perspective would be crucial for this, and who knows, their eyes might see something that none of us did. Let's meet our subjects.
My name is Sean. I work at a movie theater.
Do you mind if I introduce you?
Sure.
Okay. This is LaRon, my friend and also a pro wrestler.
Yeah. Suplex.
So, hi Mom.
Sean, LaRon, and my mom, all of these people, safe from our preconceived notions, might just be the catalyst we need to figuring out what manga really is.
And I'm going to college for criminal justice and forensic sciences.
Why are you deepening your voice?
Oh, you didn't have to call me out like that, dude. What the fuck?
When you think of manga, what do you think of?
I read comic books.
Anime girls.
Just from what you've told me and shared with me, and then from what's on your bookshelf.
Do you know any like names of any of the mangas or? Oh, yeah, just look at my shelf.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mushidu Ten. Let's see what else. Hangout.
You've probably played soccer before, right?
I was a big soccer kid.
Yeah, I was a goalie.
Oh, a little bit, maybe, when I was younger, yes.
Did it ever get to this point?
You know, soccer's a pretty, intense sport, especially in Europe. They call it football.
I mean, I was like in elementary school, so it felt like this, yeah.
Maybe in my head, this is what it felt like, but I can't say that the darkness consumed my soul as I was playing soccer.
No.
And it's like there's no rules, basically. So I feel like these guys might be, it's a really intense game, and they call on this soccer manga person to help them.
This takes place in Europe,
It's
is
a
what
very
you're saying.
intense game. So yeah.
Is there like context to this?
No.
No.
Okay, well basically this manga is just a soccer manga. They're trying to find the best striker in Japan, and it's like
This guy's just Venom.
Could you see this happening maybe? Maybe like you got to this point.
It's time to kill each other. I almost did jump a kid once.
It's time to kill each other.
I mean, I definitely got angry playing soccer, but maybe not that much.
You didn't want to kill anyone?
No. I mean, I can't say I've ever wanted to kill anyone.
I'd kill somebody.
What's the name of this team? Is Bastards?
At what point do you think you could see this happening in real life?
Well, I think when emotions get a little bit too intense and people forget that they're there just for the fun of the game and that you have fans watching. But maybe, when it's on the line and they're not really going to kill each other, but, I don't know.
Wise words, wise words. You used to be a developmental psychologist, right?
A mental health counselor.
Mental health counselor?
These guys might need some help.
Here's another manga panel from a manga. I just want to get your interpretation of what type of manga do you think this would be from? Just genre, what's happening in the scene, story, you get what I mean?
Okay. So that's like Godzilla or something, right?
I think I see Godzilla down here.
I have no idea what's going on. Are we in the stars? What is this?
Life is beautiful, blast. Is he using the power of friendship?
Something like that.
I bet I'm hitting it right on the money.
Okay, well, it looks like we got some type of monster man. It kind of reminds me of when at the end of every Power Rangers episode when they got the Megazord out and the giant monster would show up and they slash them and they turn around,
So you'd say it's action or...
Yeah, action, or I could even see it being a coming of age with the life is beautiful blast. Maybe it's more of a internal...
Yeah, whatever.
Action, definitely action.
Action?
Yeah.
No, it's a soccer. It's the same manga as
Oh.
the other ones.
Right, and that obviously makes sense.
Yeah,
now that
for
you mention it. No, I mean just fire breathing from a lizard. That happens in soccer all the time.
Yeah. What if I said it's from the soccer manga? Same ass.
Is it actually?
From the same ass manga.
Where does the monster coming from? What?
Getting it in the goals. Bro's gotta analyze these.
Dude, does he turn into the monster?
I looked at the context because I hadn't got to that part in the manga yet, but I think it's some sort of flashback,
A flashback?
like to his childhood.
Dude, trauma. Holy crap. That's why he's psycho, dude. Oh, it makes sense.
That's why he's Venom.
Dude, yeah. Okay, wait, it makes sense. This was his canon event.
Jujutsu Kaisen recently has been one of the most popular manga, and for good reason. But today, I wanted to widen my perspective a bit and see what the average person would see in it.
You know, to change it up a bit,
Okay.
to get to some more grounded ones.
More grounded.
Yeah, more grounded. What would you say is the context of this scene?
Okay, well, from the top, it looks like,
Multiverse? There's a multiverse going on, maybe?
okay, so this dude right here is this dude. And he's having some euphoric type sensation going on.
So this guy's like levitating. This
But why
other-
is he levitating?
I don't know, there's like pillars around it. Maybe some sort of like ancient magical ritual is making him float.
What would make you do that?
Make me do what? Like float?
Yeah, float.
Probably like being in space.
That's such a literal answer. You're not wrong.
This is what it feels like to eat really good sushi.
Oh my god, wait, he's getting blasted off a roof.
Is he?
Because this is the roof. These are the trees. Yeah. This is some type of bridge. And then homie said, get out my face. And it blasted him away. And now he's like, he probably said some, oh, Nandesuka.
So there's like three things here. This guy's like half octopus, right? That's the most realistic one, obviously.
Obviously.
That makes the most
Why-
sense.
why?
You know, you see him all the time. Two,
There's a lot of that in manga. Yeah. There's a-
Bro, what the? This is. Anyway.
two, he's made of like gelatin or something. Ooey gooey man.
Why are there slurs on here?
I think he can move like elements in the earth. That could be
He's an earthbender.
yeah, unless he's caught in there and,
Ooh.
and he's trying to get out.
What do you think he's caught in?
To me, it looks like a tree for some reason.
So he's actually being sealed away.
Okay, I could see that. Like the rocks are like closing in around him.
This is him getting sealed away.
Oh.
So he like
wow.
they finally got him, and he's like,
Okay.
he's getting sealed away by the villains. One of them is a tree guy, though. It makes sense. He's really mad. He's getting sealed away.
Also, is he being held down?
Yeah, so he's like, this is later in the series, and he's a powerful like sorcerer in that entire. He's a good guy, but the villains are trying to like seal and revive this other super powerful dude. So he's being sealed away in the scene.
What?
Come on, do I even need to explain this one?
What about this?
Heck yeah! See, this is what we're talking about. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Is that the Millennium Falcon?
Well, it's obviously a UFO, but it actually looks like the bottom of the Millennium Falcon to me.
That's exactly
actually.
what John said. That's exactly what he said.
The underside looks exactly like the Millennium Falcon.
So,
So Han Solo got really hungry.
Perhaps these are the locals or these are the aliens.
they look human.
They're on a farm somewhere because the cow's getting beamed up
Why is
into the spaceship.
Why is the cow getting beaten up?
They need some steak.
Oh.
Guys are like looking on and going, why? What is going on? There goes our cow. I don't know. Scantily
Great.
dressed.
So why do they have like no pants on?
That's what my mom said. They're like very scantily dressed.
Dude, yeah. What the heck?
Do you have anything to compare to from your experience?
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's not much to it. Cow getting abducted. The movie Nope. Like that movie. It's pretty much it. This is Daniel Kaluuya, and then that's Kiki Palmer, and then that's Angel, and then that's the director guy. Nope. Everybody. Heck yeah.
Woo!
I love this picture.
Ready?
Can I have this?
Yeah, you
I
can
want
keep it.
this. Yeah, thanks. This is
You can
mine.
put it up in your wall.
Appreciate that. You have a nail?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like.
You can put it up on my wall.
Yeah, dude. I want this
That'd be a
nail
good addition, honestly. Put it on above Florida. Why are you looking at my dog with a hammer? Okay, here's a serious one.
Oh. serious.
But this is a more serious panel, so yeah.
Knowing you, I don't believe this.
Serious.
Whoa.
It's
Hamburger.
It's a burger.
No.
It's not a burger.
Is this the cow that got abducted?
You have any theories on what it could actually be?
Is it not just a burger? I mean, it looks like it's got like coleslaw or grass or something in it.
Mhm.
For one. The burger looks kind of hairy. I don't know if that's
hint?
or like it could be like hay and then like a farm animal
Did they use the cow?
Yes. Yes.
compressed into a fucking burger. That's a burger. Seal of approval. That is a burger.
Okay, wait. So
Could actually be?
what is connected and what? So is this connected to this one right here? We don't know.
No, it's not connected to that one.
It's not? Okay, so we're just gonna look at these two. Well, from my examination. So this is a representation of the meatpacking industry, ladies and gentlemen. They come out of nowhere, they just take your food whenever they want. Boom, your cow, gone. Oh, Bessie, no. And then you're like, oh, I'm so hungry, I wanna go to Whataburger and eat. Boom, here's Bessie right here. Meatpacking. It's evil. It low-key looks like fish though. It's definitely a burger. You can't gaslight me into thinking this is not a burger though. This is the cow. Or is it one of these people? Now this has turned into a Jeffrey Dahmer story. All right, well.
Yeah, just kidding. It's just a burger.
Okay.
Now thoughts on this?
What the fuck? This is like a Tool like album cover. I don't know what the hell is happening, but it's cool.
This is from one of the best mangas of all time, Berserk, because each panel is like just an insane painting.
I'm sure
pretty much.
nobody got overworked to make this.
Oh yeah, no.
Whoever created this is very has a very interesting mind. That would give me nightmares.
Rating
Rated
of that panel.
rated R.
No, no rating.
Have you seen, you definitely haven't because you're not on TikTok. There are these pictures of Garfield in his final form. That's what this looks like. Hold on.
Garfield?
Or like the Teletubbies in their final form. Hold on. This right here. This is Garfield in his final form.
Do you seek the truth, John?
It's the same thing.
Holy shit, it is.
This is the Teletubbies in their final form.
Holy shit, what the?
Yeah, dude. This is whatever realm this is in. This is it right here. I'm such a screenager, dude. I almost like did this to zoom in on the. Yeah, and then
Pretty spot on.
This
It's
hand
pretty
is
much so.
reaching out to the sun or something.
Yeah, there's a guy
Or the
on it,
moon.
and the guy is like the big
Oh, I
bad
see.
villain.
Yeah. Dude, somebody's getting impaled.
Holy shit, what?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think I have the enlarged, the enhanced version of the hand. Yeah, I do. So you see the hand over there? Yeah.
Is this Batman?
His name is Griffith.
Griffith. Aura farming. Yeah, this one's going into my collection.
But this one ties into one of the other ones we saw. What does this have to do with the burger panel?
He's like, no, I'm vegan. Or he's like, no, Bessie, my cow.
Cow!
Holy crap.
They killed her!
Dude,
They
straight
killed-
up.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on.
I gotta get my references back. Okay, dude. Yeah. Okay. So he definitely knows somebody in this burger. These are his hands for sure. He has some tie to this burger.
Yeah, something connects the two.
Yeah, but the way you're talking, I feel like it's not the cow.
What could it be?
It's gotta be one of the people that he knows. But like, why? Cannibal? Because that's not steak looking. But it also could just be the cow. Well, he definitely knows somebody. Whoever is in this burger, he knows who this person is.
He's grieving.
Yeah.
He's grieving for the burger.
He's very upset. He's being tortured by somebody.
Why would they do that to the guts? It's from the same manga.
Really?
Yeah.
The same one as the as
The
Batman?
hell one. Yeah, Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You want to see one more?
Yeah.
This is him fighting.
Yo.
This is him fighting Betsy.
Yo. Wait.
All the pieces are coming
Wait a
together.
minute. Where we at? All right. This happens, right?
Yeah. Betsy gets abducted.
Yep. And we get cut to here. This is inside the alien spaceship.
Holy shit.
And then he's like, Bessie, you are now my child now. I want you to become demon spawn. And then Bessie's like, all right. And then it becomes demon spawn and gets sent back down to the place with the people. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Todoroki over here has to kill Bessie, right? And then maybe, so you could go two ways actually. It depends on what you want your plot to be. You could go the route of, bam, he gets killed, burger, no. Or you could be like, I'm gonna kill you, and he kills him, and his victory reward is Bessie as the burger.
But Bessie was his best friend.
Well, I mean, get hungry. Am I gonna go figure out like how this relates? Am I right?
You basically got it on the nail.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like legit.
Legit.
So like the cow got abducted and then it was like demon spawn.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this the cow?
That's the cow.
Oh, okay. You had me thinking it was one of the people. I was like,
Imagine. I mean,
like, dude, what?
I think that happens in one of the spin-offs. Yeah.
Cannibalism. I love it.
I wonder if anyone watching this video even knows the context of this one.
What genre do you think this one is from?
Someone's being crucified.
Religious?
We've got Poseidon's trident here.
Well, this guy's got like a trident for some reason. Not even a pitchfork, a straight up trident. This dude's like on fire. I mean, I can't even tell what era this is in. Like, this person's wearing a hoodie, and then this person is butt-ass naked strapped to some logs. So I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We've got some type of spear staff. Oh! Oh, she's naked. Oh, I didn't...
It's a he.
Oh, and he has no feet. Oh. Word.
This person's just showing them off like it's a fucking advertisement. Like, if you look up here at slide 6.
This one is probably the craziest one I've seen today, actually. You should have started with this one. It looks action-like. But knowing how this jank works, this is probably about freaking 2 little schoolgirls that go to school and freaking they find a rock and the rock leads to another dimension or something. Now they're here in Hellspawn and it's supposed to be a comedy. That's what probably knowing what this is.
No, it's a college manga.
What college?
You actually were the closest one so far.
Shut up.
It's a college manga. It's actually a scuba diving manga, actually, to be more precise.
That explains the trident, I guess. That's literally all it explains, though.
And it's a scuba diving manga.
Scuba diving? Where's the ocean?
Context of that scene is let me see that again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Visually understand what the fuck is happening.
yeah, because this is one of my favorite mangas of all time. It's definitely some shit of like trying to cheat on a test.
Okay.
You want to know the context of that scene?
Please, actually.
One of the guys breaks the other guy's phone. That's what caused.
Leads to
That's what led to
this. This is crazy.
Recent Jujutsu Kaisen chapters have been the rave of the community for the past couple of months. Let's see how an outside perspective sees them.
What do you think they're doing here? What do you think they're doing?
They're up to no good, dude. 100%. They are scheming. They are scheming, dude.
What are they scheming up? What are they
I have
plotting up?
no idea. This one's making a promise. This one got that Naruto thing that's going on. He's like,
Jutsu?
dude, yeah. He's about to get 8. This is a mouth. He's in a black void, probably in space or something. I don't know. They could be fighting. They could be scheming. Maybe about to kiss. I don't know.
I bet someone's made that happen.
For real. Fanfics go crazy.
They're calling on some, I don't know, it's maybe like a Tai Chi move, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Tai Chi, because they're like this, you know?
They're in the middle of a Tai Chi class.
Yeah.
Things are about to go down. They're about to fight.
Okay.
They're about to fight.
But before you fight, you go, you know, you kind of like
Go in your stance, right?
Karate Kid.
These two guys, which one looks stronger to you? Which one do you think would win?
This dude, obviously. This one.
It's not always the most obvious that like the bigger man doesn't always win. That's
Well,
not.
what-
I'm gonna go for the lesser one.
The white?
Yeah.
The white? Yeah, you think he wins?
I think he wins.
This guy's not ready to fight. Look at him.
Yeah, he's a little nervous, right?
Dude, yeah, look at him. He's scared. He's like freaking like Kermit the Frog. This guy's just a twink, man. He's not with it. The fit, not there. The hair, not there. The face, not there. Why is he wearing a scarf?
That's true. It's not really that cold.
This guy has a whole karate outfit on. He's got a black belt, dude. Enough said. And he's got a freaking fireball on his hand or something. Yeah, this guy.
Okay. What if I told you lost?
That'd be very sad for him.
Yeah. So you're right. He wins.
Yeah.
The other guy dies.
He dies?
He dies.
Damn.
He fought to the.
I'm gonna silence for my homie. Sorry.
You have any takeaways or anything you learned about manga? Did that clear anything up for manga, you think? Have you learned anything about manga?
No.
Not really.
I've learned less. I think I know less about manga than I did going into this. I'm more confused than I was before.
As I sat on my bed that night after turning off the cameras, I was filled with this indescribable emotion. These people came out, read some manga with me, and had a good time. And even if they didn't understand any of it, at least they got a taste of how fun manga can be. So in that way, I think this was a success. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys around.
We're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see your interpretation on that.
Okay, this feels like a Rorschach test.
Whatever this one is, this one needs to be like Illustrator Award or something, or what? Because this person can draw.
But yeah. What?
There's just like a android woman with antenna on her face.
She's an alien. No, actually, she's Godzilla.